here at the Punjab University. If you thought the Pune University was big, this is mammoth. This is where Prime Minister Manmohan Singh graduated from, and here is where we're going to be catching up with Ritu Kochhar. She's in the fashion technology space, in the fashion education space. She started off with her first institute in 1995 and now she has 180. Let's catch up with Ritu Kochhar.
I'm Ritu Kochhar. I'm 32 years old. I'm the founder director of International Institute of Fashion Design. My vision is to see INIFD become the largest design institute in the world.
Ritu Kochhar always wanted to be a fashion designer, even when she was in school. But her family didn't quite see the fit. So in 1995, Ritu and her brother decided to start a fashion training institute in Chandigarh. Today, the International Institute of Fashion Design has its corporate office in Chandigarh and 180 centres across India and abroad. But getting people to take a 17-year-old seriously wasn't easy.
So people did not take me seriously. I had students who were elder to me. I had faculty members working for me who were elder to me. So I did face a lot of problems, but then, when you decide that you have to work, you have to work. So from one really small institute in 1995 now to 180 centers across the country. How did that come about, and when was the inflection point really where you started seeing growth spurting? See, when we initially started, we got a very good response. In the first year, we had about 500 enrollments. So then people from other cities started approaching us that why don't you open up a center? Like the first center
within Punjab?
Within Punjab initially. We had somebody from Patiala coming in and he, told us that, there are so many students who are facing the same problem in my city. So why don't you open something like this in Patiala? So in 1996, that was the first franchise we opened in Patiala, and from there was no looking back.
But how do you monitor quality? How do you monitor the fact that they follow what you actually want them to do in a franchise situation?
See, the syllabus is made from here. The entire software or hardware, everything goes from the corporate. So that's how we keep the quality check on them.
And do you yourself personally go and sort of supervise and see?
Yeah. We've been making very regular visits. We've been attending their fashion shows, their annual exhibitions, their annual awards, anything that they do. Initially, I was very regular, but now with 180 centers and in India and abroad, it becomes a little difficult. But now we have a very good team who takes care of all this.
In technical collaboration with the Annamalai University, INIFD offers courses in fashion, textile, jewellery and interior design. The institute has a tie-up with IMD in Milan, giving its students and faculty much-needed international exposure. With almost 10 to 15,000 students graduating from varied backgrounds, INIFD has kept its fee reasonable but has still got a profit of 10 crore rupees and a turnover of 80 crores this year. But any plans to actually raise money, because you have significant expansion plans? Are you going to be funding it internally? How do you plan to do it?
No, we've, I think, done pretty well for ourselves. We have enough money to now fund ourselves and move further.
Any plans to further look at joint ventures, collaborations like the tie-up that you have with Milan?
We've just had a tie-up this year, so we'll stick around with that and see if we get something better than this maybe. Once this tie-up, the duration of this tie-up is over, then we'll look at something else.
Any plans to move out of Chandigarh?
No, I don't think so. We can't move out of here because we've been here for the past 12 years now, and this is the corporate base and people know INIFD because, it started from here and we've grown from here, so we will not leave Chandigarh and go ever.
It's not easy, but Ritu has managed to stay in step with business and pleasure. So even as she swirls her way through INIFD, a column for the Hindustan Times and a book, she makes sure she never misses a beat.
Our students are placed very well in the industry. We've got students working with United Colors of Benetton, Tommy, Mystic Monk, Blackberry, all good brands. Our students are working there as designers, also working there as visual merchandisers. Then a lot of students go in for freelancing. Students who've done interior design course with us are working with the best of architects in our city and outside also.
Okay. So what's the next step for you? I mean, you've already seen a phenomenal journey now. Any plans to maybe diversify? Any plans to grow further? What are you planning on now?
We've just launched an MBA course this year. So there are about 3 courses in MBA in visual merchandising, MBA in design, in marketing, in retail. So that's the challenge that we've taken up this year, because a lot of students
Is
are
that because you're seeing huge opportunity within the retail space?
Yes, in the retail space, and we don't want to let it go.
And you've always looked after both the creative aspect as well as the business aspect of the business, or do you feel you're more comfortable with the creative side?
I'm more comfortable with the creative side. Business, I think my brother takes care of that.
Ritu, thanks very much for joining us, and we hope you continue to design your success story pretty much yourself. We wish you the very best of luck, and thanks for joining us on Young Turks on the Road.
Thanks a ton.